the link to create an assist, and I'm going to show you now a playing reference. And as you can see here, games from our youth teams, the player receives the ball in an open space, and he can, in this case, link with running with the ball, has a good technique, and create something. In this case, with a cross. Again, finding the space. After the space, you can shield the ball, dribble, and again, create something. And that's what we're looking for in this kind of midfielders. Receive the ball between the lines, create something, pass or an assist is always something that we're going to show with the ball, and important also without the ball. All these movements you can see here, some with the ball, some without the ball, and always there to appear in the game, to make sure he wants to receive the ball, finding the space between the lines, and ability to connect and to link with the teammates. That's the reference that we have. Some exercises that we use. I will start now with one exercise. Is simple. This was done after a more team session. This we can use as a more meso training session, because here we have the two midfielders and one striker, and on the side wingers or fullbacks. Here the pass is to receive. There's a pass from the inside. You open the first touch with the first touch, and then you have, it's a mix between link to create and assist, and also because we like to add the goal to the situation, we put also one situation of scoring goals. So you open the receiving first touch, first ball is to go out and go to the side channel. Second ball goes to the striker in a diagonal movement, and the third ball is more of a combination with the striker for finishing. In this case, we can see the pass that the midfield is doing. The first pass is more to the feet. Now it's a diagonal, a vertical pass with diagonal movement from the striker, and then either you can receive the ball here or inside with a 1-2 combination and a finish. A variation of this situation is starting the same with a pass. The midfielders are changing positions on this kind of situation, and now you receive the ball, you open, now you put the ball more into the space, and now the cross has a little bit more depth. Now you receive the ball again. Now the ball to the striker is between the two center backs, creating a contest. And now the combination is different because the third man going to inside the box. So the movement is different. Instead of a 1-2 combination, is an indirect combination. Passing the ball more in depth. Here, again, repetition of situation, open, ball in the middle to the faraway foot. And for last, the 3 combination with the opposite, missing goals. That's why we need to keep on working on that. Another situation. In here, in this case, that was a meso session, a unit group working, midfielders plus the attackers. Now it's a different session. Also, the main goal is linked to create and working mainly with the midfielders. We have 6v6 on a half field with 3 meters from each side, with a channel here on the sides, one side and the other, and two neutral players for each team, one on one side, one on the other. He is one on one side, one on the other, only working as a neutral players, offensive neutral players. They start the play. Main goal is to try to link, to move on to the, because there's a midfield line and there's an offside rule, try to break the defensive line to get through. And are we going to be able to see some movements of the important movements of the midfielders to receive the ball, either on the foot, but mainly to create space and to get the ball on the defensive, breaking the defensive line. In this stage of the session, still working, trying to get the ball, and if the midfielders are not able to get the ball in the middle because there's some pressure there, you keep on finding. Now with a more depth, because if there's no space, and that's one of the things we work, no, there's no space because there's a lot of pressure close, we have to find the space a little bit more up front. Again, just trying to get the ball, rotating the play. And that's when we stop. Now the coach is saying one thing happened. The pass was coming from one side, on this side, to here, to the neutral player. So he had the ball, he was doing the pass. And what happened? And that's the opposite that we're trying to achieve on this session. And the player, instead of breaking and trying to go and force this line here, it is explaining right now, he's just stood there. So it was easy for these guys to control. It was easy for them to control everything. So what happened? If he goes, they have to go as well. He has to go as well, and they'll find the space either back, or it will find the space then after to cross and to finish the play. And that was the first feedback that the coach provide to the players, because we're not doing that what we're supposed to do. Now we'll start to see a little bit of a difference, what was before, what's going to be now. The neutral players are changing. One side and the other. I didn't cut. I prefer to put the sessions here in this wall material, because it's better than just do the course and do some not real situations. So this is what's happening in reality. So we start now. And we move on with the play. Now check it out, what's going to happen. Okay, with an overlap on the opposite side, we look the difference between what's going to happen now, what was happened before. Look, boom, off he goes. Open space, and almost. See the difference between the guys trying to get the space without the ball and moving forward again, and that one is receiving the ball, and there off you go. offside. And that was a big difference. Now you start to have movements. Now you start to penetrate the defensive line again. And you receive there, because if they don't go, the ball goes, and you find that space. Very different. Moving on. Another situation. To we can create. We start again, the midfielders. This is 36 meters from one goal, and we have another line, 36 meters, and 6 meters channel here, and 10v10 plus the goalkeepers. The building up, when we start here, it's 7 against 6, and when we move to the opposite side, it stays 7 against 6. So it's goalkeeper plus 7 against 6. Who is defending is the three attackers, winger, striker, and the three midfielders, and who is building up at the fullback, and the three midfielders here. We have 7 against 6. Look, I've been looking for midfielder trying to find the space. In this case, the ball goes into the 6, but okay, he got the ball. That's our main concern. How we can link, how we can create, how can assist his first touch, looking for the space. Now more in a game moment situation. So macro exercise. You're trying to find, and off you go. And that's the space where all the players can get the ball without, if they get the ball here, only when the ball goes in, the other guys can apply the pressure. So that provide them a little bit of more time to get the ball between the lines. Let's see a little bit more. So we start with the building up. Okay, now fine. Off you go. When you go to add more players, one of the fullbacks can be an extra player, and defending, one of the midfielders cannot go back. So we have the three midfielders attacking, the three attackers, and one of the fullbacks can move forward to create the 7 against 6 against 7 against 6 plus goalkeeper. Again, moving the ball around, and with the pressure, the good pressure, and yes, again the midfielder getting the ball in between. It's a very good exercise in terms of the midfielders, because they have to find the space, they have to get the ball. The first has to be quick, and we use this drill a lot on a -2 game where there's a speed. That's why we have some breaks. When you break, you provide energy to the players, and so when the ball goes on, the situations are more of a high speed. That's what we aim also for this kind of day, -2 the game. Start. Now with pressure. Now you keep the ball. Fullback integrates the attack. Okay, he has advantage. Again, movement without the ball, a great pass, not finishing, and you keep on. You keep on having the ball, circulate, ball comes this side. In this case, this guy was slipping because he can go as long as the other one comes back, the other fullback. So this was situation of a link. Now, if you had the role of creating chances and score goals, and this is more what we aim to do in terms of attacking three, our role as for the midfielder, offensive midfielder. Look at the first touch, beautiful, moves forward, getting the ball. I was lucky because the goalkeeper was not that good, but perfect in terms of getting there. Beautiful pass and assist. Situations that we love to see on our offensive midfielder. Inside the box is there. Simple, practical, and off you go. Simple stuff. Again, the ball goes to the side channel. Off you go to the box, inside full speed, and goal. Header. He has to be able to score goals with the foot, with the head, with the heels, everything. Beautiful movement. Oh my God. This again, between the lines, getting there. Creativity, taking the players out of the way. Find the space. Again, the movement without the ball. Perfect. Beautiful goal. Again, right side of the opponent, finding the space. Is there. Beautiful. And that's the for attacking three in terms of scoring goals mainly. I start with this very simple session, and we can do these different different situations and different age groups, which is very important. So it's a normal 1-2 combination. The midfielder gets out of pretending opponent here. This just want to get in the place to get comfortable with the ball, striking to the goal, and using just a technique, left or right foot, and there's a back pass. So 1-2 combination, back pass, and shoot. Here's some feedbacks that I provide them, which is look at the ball the moment of the shot, take the picture of the goal, but then look at the ball the moment of the shot. On a back pass, don't wait for the ball, just attack the ball. You're taking too long. If the ball is not coming the right way, it's too rolling, and if you feel you're not too comfortable to have the first on the first touch the shot, don't take it. Just use one more touch, and then after you have to do it fast, but you do it with the 2 touches. Just simple situations that we provide to the players and give them also comfortable in terms of the shot to the goal. 1-2, we do it here. 1-2 here. We're moving to one side. We have the combination in the back pass, and we move on to the other side. The ball can be close to the grass. It can be up in the air. Different kind of balls, different kind of scenarios, and a lot of variability, which is important because the game also like that. Very simple. You can also use this kind of back pass. You can have it as a cross, and you work the header. So simple exercises, but they make it also good result. Another one that was a 1-2 combination on the side here. It's a more mezzo situation where the midfielders pass the ball to the side channel, and then we have two second balls for each one of the players that stays on the edge of the box. Balls goes outside, either 1-2 combination or a movement in depth. A lot of these movements will look for the offensive midfielders as well. And then the 1 second ball from the coach that is close to the players, and another ball for one that is on the side of the goal. Again, look at the ball the moment of the shot. Important feedback when you provide, if you're going to have a shot on a first touch. And variability here, either with the movement of the midfielder in depth or staying with a 1-2 situation. And this is a session, as there was the other before, that we do mainly after the team session and at the end of the session, to have more repetitions of certain situations that we need to improve on our players. But last, another situation, in this case, in finishing. So all that's what it's all about. This last role of the offensive midfielder. It's a finishing situation or creating something. And this is a 3v3, but it becomes a 3v2 in a 30 meters depth, in a 40 for the on the sides and close by the side of the box. So they are always playing 3v2, two teams of three, but always playing 3v2. And the two players that are on one side of the field, they can only block the shots, while the other ones, and we're working, of course, here, the shot on the outside of the box. And but at the same time, not only the shot by having the shot, here we have a position. On the other ones, we didn't. On this one, we have. As you can see, the players have to do the shots on different angles. They have to simulate that they're going to have the shot and then the pass. And the other ones that have it, they can have with the first touch, they can have after the receiving. So basically, it's a rich exercise with different kind of moments. Through all the age groups, we have this individual development, different exercises that we can use either in more micro, as I was telling you, and these ones were more micro because it's specific for only the position, but they can have opponents or not, or they can have teammates or not, and that's more the micro situation, and meso or collective. From the B team until the U6, we use, and we have to adapt, of course, to the age group, but we use this kind of exercises through all the development of the players. And now I'm available for you to some questions, and please feel free to have them.